Well, it's a new moon today in Sagittarius, and it's a solar eclipse. We've had a couple eclipses over our past couple moons. So over the past couple weeks, if you just feel like a tender buddy, yes. Yeah, no, the stars have been reassuring in that sense that it's not personal. You know what I mean? There's nothing, it's not just you. We're all kind of going through major sort of shifts and life lessons, or just having a lot of feelings. And when I thought about class today and facilitation and all that stuff, it's just like, man, like I feel sensitive and I feel just like I'm having every fucking feeling that I've ever felt all at once over like the past couple weeks. Like it's just been a lot. And I think we can relate to this, that the yoga mat is such a great place when like the story isn't going to make anything better, talking it out, you know what I mean? Like just letting our bodies kind of come into the experience and feel it with us and for us, right? We can kind of use the body or appreciate the body in that sense that it has the capacity to actually ground and handle the things that sometimes we feel like we can't, right? So give yourself a lot of credit for being here. I wanted to speak a little bit about tapas, or this idea of heat or discipline. Our new moon tonight is in Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. Even though new moons are great times for manifesting, and I should have actually checked this before class, but I'm pretty sure this is our last new moon of 2020. So new moons are always a great time for intention setting. This might be like a good time to start really considering, like if you are going to do ritual or have some sort of intention for 2021, to start to bring in some of those intentions. You don't need to figure it out in this moment, of course, but also considering that a lot of, just with eclipse season, a lot of what we're being asked on this specific moon is just to be accountable and to be willing to see things as they are, which is like what yoga is always asking us to do. It's just like, look, even if this is like not your favorite experience you've ever had, it's just an experience you're having. It's not who you are. And it too deserves the validation, right? And the appreciation, even with, you know, the ones that feel more easy and accessible for us. What's up, Hannah? Nice, cool group. I'm so glad we're all here. Well, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's feel our feelings. All right, if you aren't already there, let's get on the mats. Frame. Oh, I don't have my headphones in. Hang on. This is important. All right. Can I get a thumbs up that you can hear me and that it sounds like it's coming through my headphones? It sounds okay even back here? Yeah? Okay, great. Thank you. As we settle in, let's all have 3 breaths here just to kind of adjust, ground, let yourself sort of open up into your space. I'm just noticing what it's like for you, right? What's the light like where you are? What time of day is it where you are? And then if it feels good, you're welcome to close down your eyes or maybe find a soft gaze, right? But with the power, right? With the power of your own awareness, the same way a spotlight can light up a stage, let your awareness light up, right? The foundation of your seat. So however you're sitting and whatever you're sitting on, giving yourself a couple moments to notice and to feel and to sense, right? Your seat and whatever is supporting you. And as you land here in this unique space and time, give yourself a moment to check in with anything that you might notice you're carrying with you. Maybe your body is excited to move, or you feel a specific sensation in your muscle and your bones. Maybe you're carrying with you an emotional tone. or a mood. You might notice the quality of your narrative, your mind now and as we move throughout class. And as always, it's not about changing any of these things. It's just beginning with listening, noticing, really showing up for yourself in this way. And as we land inside of our own, right, little universes, take a moment to open up your mind and your heart to all the other folks that are here in class tonight. I like to imagine us all sitting in a circle. Just a moment to acknowledge each other, to appreciate each other, right? To welcome each other here, really giving all of yourself and each other a lot of permission to be here. And we'll begin uniting with the seed sound of Ohm. And take a nice full breath in and a breath out. Inhale, prepare for Ohm. Ooh. Breathing in and breathing out. All right. I'll offer us Balasana, the child's pose. If you prefer to begin in a seat or on your back for your pranayama, you're welcome to do that as well. Balasana, coming onto your knees, spread them nice and wide. Bring your big toes to touch. You can start to sink your hips back towards your heels, resting your forehead down to your mat or a block, reaching your arms out long. Let's take a couple breaths just to land, and right away, just practice being in choice. Have a lot of agency here. If this, for any reason, feels like an obstacle to your breath, come up, come out of the posture, come to a seat, make a different shape. Right? Find a place where you can really settle, let your muscles, your bones get nice and heavy into the earth. We'll cultivate Ujjayi Pranayam, little hug at the back of the throat. Inhale through your nose. Seal your lips, exhale through your nose. And take a few rounds just like that on your own. Noticing the sound and the quality of your breath. And honestly, if we did nothing but this for the next 75 minutes, like, it would probably be like a mind-blowing experience for all of us. So just remember that this is amazing, right? You're already doing the work. You're here, you're aware, you're breathing, you're present. But at any point during our movement, if you need rest or variation, please, again, feel creative, right? Be in power with your agency in your practice. Trust your body, right? Always push and pull on the offering in whatever way feels best for you tonight. We'll use our breath to connect with each other. So go ahead and empty out your lungs wherever you are in your cycle. Ujjayi, breathe in. Ujjayi, breath out. One more like that. Ujjayi, breathe in. Ujjayi, breath out. All right, we'll transition to table pose next. From whatever posture you're in, start to shift forward to hands and knees. Let's set this up, right? Stacking the joints, shoulders, elbows, wrists, hips over knees. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Kind of sense, right, your skin in contact with the texture of your mat or the floor. We're going to shift the upper body, right, the spine back and forth here a few times, right? And as you move front to back like this, you'll feel pressure, right, in your hands as you shift your body weight forward. Right? And that pressure is what we want to push a little bit back into it, letting your strong arms and your hands and your bones kind of absorb a little bit of that. Next time you're in a neutral table pose, inhale for cow, drop your belly and look up. Exhale for cat, push into the mat, dome the shoulders and gaze back. Inhale for cow, arching the spine, maybe stretch open your throat.
Exhaling cat, doming, rounding back. Let's do one more. Inhale through cow. Exhale through cat. And give yourself 5, 6, 7, however many breaths you need here, just to kind of unfurl, let go of expectation as to what things are going to be, what they were yesterday, and just kind of notice again, just what's happening, what would feel good here, what feels interesting. Can you try to make a shape you've never ever made before, right? What would it take to push yourself outside of your own kind of expectations, right? Permission to be a little weird here, as long as you're curious. Nice. And then from tabletop position, let's inhale for cow pose one more time. So drop the belly and look up. Feel this lift of your tailbone, tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. Take a few breaths here to pedal that out. Just warming up. I love this class. I've been teaching this class for like forever at this point. Some of you know, we've been doing this class for like something crazy, like 6 years or something. But I don't know if it's just getting older or what. I am so full by 6 p.m., just full of lunch and snacks. So just a moment to ease in. We go upside down a lot in this class, so just be gentle on yourself. Let's inhale, shift forward back to table pose. Exhale, press back for Balasana, any amount, hips back, head low. And we're gonna flow that like a wave. Inhale forward through table. Exhale, tuck your toes, down dog. Again, inhale forward table. Exhale, Balasana. One more, inhale forward table. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Good, this time inhale for table and pause. Right hand's gonna root right underneath your right shoulder. Extend your left arm out long, right? So we're gonna work into a sunbird flow here. You can stay just like this, or start to kick your right leg back, float it off the mat, that reach and extend there, right? Through your right leg. Maybe you stay here or inhale for length. Exhale, round, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend the limbs out. Exhale to curl, elbow to knee. One more, inhale, extend it out. Exhale to curl. Good, listen, inhale, extend everything out and pause. Just plant your left hand, right? So your right leg is lifted. Brace yourself here, listen. Tuck your left toes under. Inhale is three-legged dog, right leg high up and back. Exhale for scorpion dog. Bend your right knee. You can let your foot come in towards your booty. Give yourself a moment to make some movement. Really ground through your hands and your shoulders. Feel the earth underneath you. Re-level out your right leg. Three-legged dog. Breathe in. Good. Exhale, knee to nose, and step it all the way through to low lunge. So right foot is forward. And take a moment here. I think this is going to be probably our only big step forward all throughout class. Regardless, take your time to set it up. Use your hand to shimmy your foot forward if you need it, right? Get your right foot so you're in this nice long low lunge. We'll shift back and forth here just a couple times on the left toes. Nice good stretch here to the left foot. And then you use your eyes to look at your right foot and that empty space next to it, because that's where we're going to step. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Ragdoll Uttanasana. Spread your feet hip width distance. Knees are soft here. Let your belly be soft. You might grab your elbows or find a little sway side to side. Nice generous bend in your knees here. Listen, inhale for halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant your hands and step back, Dandasana, the high plank pose, and pause. Stack your joints, shoulders, elbows, wrists. Always okay to take this from your knees, but breathe. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep pushing. 4, 3, to your belly, and 2, and 1. Shift forward, lower down all the way. Untuck your toes, zip your thighs together. Inhale for Bhujangasana, the cobra pose, and breathe. A moment just to lengthen here, right? Your hands are here for support, but they're not really bearing the weight. It's a lift, right? Lengthening the sternum, the heart forward and up. Keep pressing your feet down. We'll take one more breath in. Good. Exhale to lower. Inhale through tabletop and pause. Whoo, hello, tapas. All right, let's try that sunbird on this side. All right, so this time your left hand's gonna root right underneath your left shoulder. Right arm reaches out long in front. Right, you can stay like that or kick your left leg back. Level your hips. Right, keep pushing. You might stay or take a breath in. Exhale, round, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale to curl. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale to curl. Good. This time, kick everything out, reach it out, and pause. Replant your right hand. Right, stabilize through your hands and your shoulders. Tuck your right toes under. Here we go. Inhale, three-legged. Left leg lifts. Exhale, scorpion, and pause. Right, let your left hip roll open. You might explore floating, orbiting, if you will, your left toes through space. Ujjayi. Relevel the left hip. It's a big breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it all the way through. Low lunge. Left foot steps all the way forward. Right, land from that transition. Find your ground. And then let's rock back and forth here on the right toes. Ujjayi, as you look at that space that you're going to step into right next to your left foot. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps up to meet the left. Ragdoll, second time. You might take a different arm variation here. I'll invite you to interlace your fingers behind your back. I'm going to cue us into this bind a little bit later in class, a few times too. I should have mentioned that at the beginning of class. So if you maybe want to grab a scarf or a sock or something like that that can help you bind, you're welcome to do that in just a moment. Go ahead and release. Let's find that halfway lift. Bend your knees, lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. Twice more, half lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Good, keep the bend in your knees, unfurl. Let's take a couple breaths. Come all the way up to standing. Oh. Whew. Right, shrug your shoulders, give yourself a moment, shake it out. If you want to grab that scarf or that strap quickly, you can. And then let's all ground in Samastitihi. Right, check your ponytail, whatever you need to do. All right, root through your feet, right, feet underneath your hips. Right, standing here, truly, like, I don't mean to sound like some woo-woo person, but like, let your body is here, you made it. Right, fill your whole being, right, with your presence. Samastitihi, right, standing at attention. It's about truly showing up, right, as your most magical self, willing to align with your highest potential. And take a moment to validate, right, wherever you are on your path, whatever today was like for you, whatever surprises came your way, right, just allow yourself to fully acknowledge, right, the experience you're having. And as we kind of come into focus, as we can kind of become mindful and clear, this clearer seeing, right? We can then align ourselves with our intentions. From wherever you are, remember that anything is possible. Why are you here? What gets you going? Why do you practice? Right? You're a radical, powerful being. Maybe you want to take the energy and the tapas of the rest of this time together and focus it and channel it, dedicate it to someone or something. But be here on purpose. You're powerful. And we'll cultivate, right, that intention and symbol or word in your mind. And the sincerity of the student into the heart. Let's take a big breath in. And a breath out. All right, let's flow. Sun salutation A. Inhale, Urdhva, arms up, breathe in. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Bend your knees as much as you like. Inhale, halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, Dandasana, plank pose and pause, right? Forearms or knees are welcome. Option to lower again all the way to Cobra, or this time inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down halfway, elbows in for Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or Cobra, your back bend of choice. Exhale, push, press, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Just take a couple breaths. Nice sense. Notice how that lands in your body today. Right? And then again, a moment just to be your own bestie, right? Trust yourself, right? Push yourself when you need to push. Give yourself space and rest when you need space and rest. Both things get to be right here. Most importantly, just breathe and do your best. We'll flow through that 2 more times, and then I'm just going to add on layers, right? I think class is going to be super fun. Let's do it. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, hop, or float. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Fold, exhale. Half lift, breathe in. Exhale, Chaturanga, your version. Always okay to skip these. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, hop, or float, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms up, Urdhva. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga, step or jump. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, 2 breaths. Inhale, look forward. Where are you going? Exhale, go there. Half lift, breathe in. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Urdhva, breath pulls you all the way up. Different here. Exhale, sit back for fierce pose and breathe. This first round, if you want to bring your hands to your heart, if your shoulders are like always killing you in that pose, me too. Let's focus on the squat, sit back, sit low, like literally stick your butt back in space, right? And then lift your chest, right? A little bit of a back bend here, right? Feel the ground underneath your feet. We're gonna push. Inhale, stand back up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Good, exhale, plant your hands, step your left leg back to low lunge and pause. I'm gonna spin the back heel down about 45 degrees. Feet are on separate tracks, setting up for warrior 1. Inhale, lift your chest, arms up, Veerabhadrasana. This is another posture that we're gonna hit a few times today, so just a moment to ground. I always like to bring my hands to my hips. Somehow it makes my pelvis more real, and I'm able to sort of feel it in space, so you're welcome to just give yourself a moment and bring your right thigh bone back, feel your left hip pull forward, and press super strong into that back heel, right? Bandha, navel pulls up and in, this proud lift of the chest, warrior 1. Let's take 1 more breath. Exhale, low lunge. Hands frame the right foot and come onto your back toes, right? So you're on your left toes. Left hand's gonna stay right underneath your left shoulder, or maybe on a block here. Inhale, right arm up and open to twist. And breathe, you might feel you can kind of lengthen out your left leg. You might prefer to come down to your back knee. Right, both ways are good. Strong through your belly. Right rib cage is turning up and open. Ujjayi breath. 1 more, full breath in. Good, exhale, replant your right hand. Listen, inhale for cat lunge. Work towards straightening your front leg. Round your spine. We'll take just a couple breaths here, right into the belly of the right hamstring. Big back body opening. 1 more full breath in. Exhale is Prasarita to the left, wide-legged forward fold, feet parallel. Give yourself a moment to adjust. You can bring your hands underneath your shoulders. You might grab for your heels or your legs. Give yourself a pull. And ground your hands back underneath your shoulders, little bend in the knees here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. So spin it all the way back around to the right. Hands frame the right foot. Listen, inhale is three-legged dog. Right leg lifts. Exhale, Chaturanga. Option to float the right leg. Inhale is up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Listen, inhale to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Breath out. Woo. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, hop, or float. Inhale for half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms up, Urdhva. Exhale, sit back, fierce. Stand back up, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, right leg steps back to lunge. So left foot is forward, right? Pause. Back heel spins down 45 degrees or so. Feet are at least on separate tracks, right? Push into your strong legs. Inhale, warrior one. And breathe. A couple breaths to adjust. And pushing through that right leg. Feel that right hip pull forward, strong through the belly. Right, Veerabhadrasana is a little bit of a back bend. Keep the chest lifted. One more full breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Hands frame the left foot, come onto your right toes. Right hand stays where it is or on a block. Inhale, left arm up to twist. You might adjust here, lengthen your right leg, maybe come down to your back knee. And stay strong through that belly as you lift, right? Left rib cage up and open, Ujjayi. Let's take one more breath. Exhale, low lunge. Hands frame the left foot. Inhale for cat lunge. Work towards straightening the legs. Pause as you breathe that big hamstring opening through the left side. All right, talk about feeling feelings. Lots to feel. Stay with it. We'll have one more full breath in. Exhale, Prasarita to the right, wide-legged fold. And again, a couple breaths here just to check in. You might need to shake it out. Maybe take a couple open mouth exhales. Permission just to kind of sway and wiggle. We'll stay for a few more breaths. And ground your shoulders or your hands underneath your shoulders. Half lift, little bend in the knees. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge to the front. So hands frame the left foot here. Inhale is three-legged, left leg lifts. Option to keep it lifted. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, inhale, shift forward plank, roll forward like a wave. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a breath out. Peak wave, we're already there. Here we go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, hop, or float. Inhale for halfway. Exhale to fold. Good, bend your knees this time. Inhale for Utkatasana. So we're gonna sink the hips back and breathe in as we lift up for fierce. And right away, exhale to fold, Uttanasana. Inhale for halfway, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, left leg steps back, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one, lift your chest and breathe. Right, so we've been here before. This is gonna be our inhale when we flow. Take the breath in. Exhale is warrior two to the back. So pivot all the way around the left foot, right? Your left toes are facing the short edge of the mat. Different than warrior one, you are kind of on a tightrope in this posture, right? You're kind of working your feet here on one plane, if you will, just the best you can. Bend in and out of your front knee a few times to settle. Shoulders over your hips. Bring your arms out wide, and then look with your entire face right over your left fingers. It's kind of like the thing about the warrior poses is, right, they have to look at what they're doing, right? It's that fierce focus. Inhale, straighten your front knee. Exhale for triangle, Trikonasana. Left arm down, right arm up. Give yourself a couple breaths to calibrate. You might notice your balance here. And then it's twisting. Right hip down, right shoulder up and open. Ujjayi. All those helium balloons you have in your right hand, right? Inhale, rise to stand, high pyramid, palms touch. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged fold back down. All right, now pause. Listen to the cues here. Take a look with your eyes at your left foot, right? Identify your left foot. We're gonna keep it in like a warrior 2 foot. So your left foot's gonna stay as it is. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, warrior lunge to the front. So right toes are gonna pivot forward. Hands are gonna come to the inside of the right foot. So you're still in these warrior 2 legs. You're just now lunging to the right knee over the right ankle. So if you're looking at your computer screen, you just went from Prasarita half lift to warrior lunge, just the right leg moved. Right hand stays on the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, side angle pose and breathe, right? You might bring your elbow to your knee if you like a little bit more lift. If you're lower, it's gonna compress it more. All right, find your breath. One more breath in here. Good, listen, exhale is warrior 2. Push through your feet, lift your chest and pause, right? So we haven't done warrior 2 on this side. If you need a minute to settle in, we usually inhale into a warrior 2 almost always, and we just exhaled into it. So maybe just notice how that felt. Again, look, use your eyes, your whole self, right? Be determined to look, right? Over your right fingers. Inhale for reverse, left arm down, right arm up, big side body stretch. This is one more breath in here. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel your hands, frame your right foot. Listen, inhale to prepare. Exhale, step up, forward fold, left foot up to meet the right. Inhale for half lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana, fierce pose, lift the chest. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway, Ardha. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right leg back. Low lunge, right back heel down. Inhale, warrior 1, and pause. This is your breath in, right? One more breath in. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back. So pivot, turn, orient, settle in, warrior 2 on the other side. And we've already done the posture on both sides, so we're not gonna really take the time to set it up or nitpick the alignment, but let yourself turn and be with your environment in this new way. Again, looking, right, all the way over your right hand. Inhale to straighten your front knee. Exhale, Trikonasana, right arm down, left arm up. Breathing here. Find your balance. Realize your body needs today to feel rooted and grounded. Stay with that Ujjayi breath. Right, strong through your left arm, you're gonna inhale, high pyramid, palms touch. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged fold. All right, inhale, half lift. Exhale, warrior lunge to the front. So right foot stays as it is. It's the left heel that's pivoting, right? So your toes face the short edge of the mat. Hands are on the inside of your left leg. Left hand will stay. Inhale for side angle. Open up into the twist and breathe. You might stay here or you might lift. Elbow to knee or elbow inside of the knee, right? Find your side angle pose. And rooted through your feet, push. Inhale, warrior 2. Stay for the exhale. That should have been an exhale. And now inhale to reverse. Right arm down, left arm up. Find that lengthening through your left side body. We'll take one more breath in. Good. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel your hands. Frame your left foot. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, sit low. Inhale, Utkatasana, fierce. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale for Chatturanga, high to low. Inhale is up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a breath out. All right, shift forward to table and let's have a seat. Let's take 60 seconds here for self-care. Have some water, wipe off your sweat. That tapas. I hope everyone's getting a good sheen going. And then when you feel ready, we can meet in a seat or a child's pose. Give yourself a few breaths just to reground. Finding that Ujjayi breath. So we'll flow through that sun salutation, that peak wave. We're gonna do it a couple more times, right? We'll do it one more time just like we did it, breath to posture. And then we'll do a second time and I'm gonna kind of Frankenstein it a little bit. We're gonna take some parts of it out and add a few different things. So keep your ears open. Your body should be all prepped up to try these things on, but as always, just listen to your intuition, be creative and take variation where you feel like you wanna do that. And as we settle here, maybe just noticing the warmth or the heat. And tapas in Sanskrit translates to heat, but mostly it refers to discipline, right? This capacity to be with challenge or just discomfort, never to like fully push yourself into pain. This isn't about that, but willing to turn towards and hold space for and process, right? Certain energies that maybe otherwise we would prefer not to. And this is the alchemy of the yogis, right? This is, right, the power of fire and transformation. So know that the challenge that you might feel or the heat, it's not a sense of inadequacy or out of shapeness, right? That's what power sometimes feels like. That's what strength manifests as sometimes. So give yourself permission to be curious about it, breathe, and as always, just do your best. Let's press back to downward facing dog. Give yourself a couple breaths to pedal it out. Let's unite with each other. Take a full breath in and a breath out. Let's do it. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, left leg steps back, low lunge. Back heel down. Inhale, warrior one, Veerabhadrasana. Exhale, warrior two to the back. Inhale, straighten your front knee. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Inhale, high pyramid, palms touch. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, warrior lunge to the right. Right hand stays on the inside. Inhale, side angle, open. Push, exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, low lunge, hands touch down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, forward fold, left foot up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees, sit low. Inhale, Utkatasana, fierce. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, right leg steps back, low lunge, back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two to the back, find the pose. Inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale for high pyramid, lift the chest, palms touch. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, half lift. Good. Exhale, warrior lunge to the front. Left hand stays on the inside of the left leg. Inhale, side angle, open. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, sit low. Inhale, Utkatasana, reach up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale for halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga, high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, option to stay, or inhale, shift forward plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a breath out. We're going to finish it. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, sit low. Inhale, Utkatasana, and pause, right? Option to stay or interlace your fingers behind your back or grab that strap. Kind of little bend in the elbows, but pull your fists down, right? Feel your chest kind of poof forward. I always imagine like a angry pigeon or, you know, a proud lion, right? You might stay here, come onto your tippy toes, spike your heels and breathe. Just do your best. We're here for 3. Forward fold, chest expansion, and 2 and 1. Drop your heels, bow forward, and rinse that out. Stay for 1 more full breath in. Exhale, release your bind. Forward fold, half lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, left leg steps back. Low lunge. Inhale, warrior 1, reach up and breathe. Right? Whew. Option to stay here, warrior 1. It's such a badass posture. Maybe interlace your fingers behind your back. Again, that little bend in the elbows, that lift of the chest. Keep pushing your left leg down, right? Lifting your heart here. Option to stay or take 1 more breath in. Exhale, bow forward, humble warrior. Right shoulder towards your right knee, maybe just inside of it. And let your fists fall forward and pause. Ujjayi breath. Stay strong and disciplined in your balance and the power of your legs. See if you can be a little bit softer and more passive here through your upper body, your face, your jaw. Equal parts yin and yang. We're here for 3. Warrior 1 and 2. And 1, push through your feet. Inhale, lift your chest, arms up, right into our flow. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back. Inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, triangle. Ooh, inhale, up, high pyramid. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, half lift, listen. Exhale, low lunge to the front. You can turn all the way, right? So you're just in a regular low lunge to the front. Hands are framing the right foot. Left leg is long. You're on your back toes here. Left hand stays right underneath the left shoulder. We've been here before. Open twist and breathe. Right? You can stay here. You can stay on your knee. Right? Lots of good ways to do this. Little push here. Last push here on this side is Vashisthasana, the side plank, if you so choose to accept. Press so strong through your left hand. You roll onto the outer edge of the left foot. Work to stack your right leg. Not an easy transition. Be patient with yourself. It doesn't need to be smooth or beautiful to be good and effective. Find your breath. We're here for 3. Chaturanga in 2 and 1. Plant your hands. Flow. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a breath out. Yes, we can. Here we go. Look forward, breathe in. Exhale, step, hop, or float. Inhale, half lift. Woo, exhale to fold. Bend your knees, sit low. Inhale, Utkatasana, arms up, and breathe. Now you can stay here, here. Maybe interlace your fingers behind your back. As you sit back and low, pull your fists down. Maybe come onto those tippy toes and breathe. Just for 3. Forward fold, chest expansion in 2 and 1. Drop your heels, rinse it out. Stay for a breath in, please. Ooh, exhale, release, fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, right leg steps back. Low lunge, back heel down. Inhale, warrior 1 and pause. All right, so your left foot is forward. Warrior 1 on the left. You might stay or interlace your fingers behind your back. Keep pushing through your back leg. right? Humble warrior is a balancing posture, no doubt. So get nice and grounded, right? Inhale, lift your chest. Stay or exhale, bow forward, left shoulder towards your right knee, and pause. Pause to let your body fully give you feedback about what you're asking it to do. Where do you feel things contracting and pressing? Where are things opening? How does your breath move, right? Really be with yourself. We're here just for 3. Warrior 1 and 2. And 1, push back up. Take that breath in, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back. Inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, triangle, right arm down, left arm up. Inhale, high pyramid. Exhale, prasarita. Half lift, breathe in. Exhale, low lunge to the front. So hands frame the left foot. Get high on your right toes there, right? And pause. Right hand stays underneath the shoulder on a block. You can twist up and open, right? Maybe come down to your back knee. Right? Lots of cool things to do here, right? Maybe this is where you stay or push so much into your right hand, right, that you can let your left foot start to get light, right? Maybe experiment with sort of hopping it back. Keep pushing through your right leg or through your right arm, right? Vashisthasana, always okay to come to your knee or your forearm, right? Find stability, right? We're here for 3. Chaturanga in 2, woo, and 1. Chaturanga, inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Don't kill me. Inhale, shift forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a breath out. All right. Use your eyes to look at your feet. Feel your hands, and you're going to walk your hands back to your feet. So you're in a standing forward bend at the back of the mat. Right? Bend your knees, half lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Good. This time, inhale, Urdhva. Stand all the way up, arms up. Exhale, Samastitihi. All right. So Samastitihi, standing at the back of the mat. We're gonna do some one-legged balancing, and then we're gonna take it down to the ground. So we'll start with dancer's pose. Let's start with bending the left elbow, right? So your palm is face out. Your right leg will be your standing leg. Bend your left knee and reach for the inside arch of your left foot. Bring your knees to touch. Take a breath. And looking forward, you can reach your right arm up, palm faces forward. And just a moment to acknowledge that this is the posture. From here, we're going to deepen the back bend if you choose. And we deepen this back bend by driving the kick. So before you do anything else, just start to kick your foot into your hand and feel what that does to your shoulder, to your back. Keep lengthening and lifting your chest. When you can't kick back anymore, start to bring your body down and your leg up. Breathing here, meet your edge just for 3. One-legged in 2. And 1. Inhale, one-legged, left leg lifts. Good. Exhale, step your left foot down so it's, a few feet in front of your right. Interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. We've done this before. Left leg is your base. Boundikasana is next. Inhale to lift your heart. Exhale, kick up, right? Left leg is the base. Hinge on the left hip. Kick your right leg way behind you, shoulder blades behind you, punching your fist back. Breathe into it. We're here for 3. Urdhva Hastasana in 2. And 1. Feet down, arms up. Take a breath in. Ooh, exhale, Samastitihi. Oh my God. Clearly, we're the strongest people in the universe. All right, other side. Right, setting up for dancers. So bend your right elbow, palm face up. Right, bend your right knee and grab for the arch of your foot, not the outside of, not the pinky toe side, the inside of your foot, knees to touch. Right, from here, left arm lifts and breathe. Breathe into your balance, right, your fierce focus. Maybe you start to kick that right foot into your right hand. You start to feel your shoulder pull back, your heart pull forward. When you can't kick back anymore, kick up and bring your body down for counterbalance. Reaching in, kicking for 3. One-legged in 2, and 1, back up. Breathe in, one-legged. Good, exhale, right foot steps down. Interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. Right foot is the base. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, bound Dikasana, hinging on that right hip. Kick, 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 kick through that left leg. All right, fist punching back behind you. It is intense, and you're calm with that smooth, steady breath. We're here for 3. Urdhva in 2, and 1. Feet down, arms up. Take that breath in. Exhale, fold. Oof. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. Good. Exhale, Chaturanga, or just press back to downward facing dog. Your choice. I promise it's the last one. Inhale is up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a breath out. Great. Let's have a seat. Go ahead and come all the way down. Bring your legs out in front. We'll do just one forward bend, and then we're going to move into some stuff on the back. So your choice. We just did a bunch of back bending. So maybe a little bend in the knees here. Definitely scooch your tuchus behind you. You can keep your legs out long, or you can take Baddha Konasana if you like this turning out of your thigh bones. Both forward bends are good. It's mostly just about lengthening and finding some decompression in the spine here, the low back. So as you're ready, your version, folding forward. And let's take a good 5 or so breaths just to kind of feel things slow down. Feel your heart rate kind of come down. I also just really appreciate that, especially about a vinyasa practice, like definitely any embodiment practice, but all of our different yoga poses come with, you know, their own sensations, their own attitudes, their own archetypes. I think it really helps. It's helped me learn how to feel a wider range of feelings. Let's go ahead and sit up. And also to learn to not be so afraid of certain feelings or sensations, because we see just how quickly they change, right? Impermanence, sometimes it's a good thing. All right, let's transition onto the back. Supine. So letting the spine get nice and heavy here. Oh, Lord, that feels amazing. Woo. Appreciation when it feels good. We'll do a supine figure 4, right ankle to your left knee, right? If this feels like enough, fantastic. If you like, you can invite your left leg in a little closer towards you, just as long as your whole back body and your head still feel like they can relax on the floor. We'll take just a few breaths. And we'll stay a few more breaths here. Figure 4s, you can stay just like this, or if you want to experiment with a little bit of a deeper hip kind of variation, you can cross your right leg all the way up and over your left. So sort of like if you were sitting cross-legged sitting, but your knees are all the way in at your chest. So your right knee is working to kind of stack right on top of your left. And everybody's bones are different. We're all different lengths, but you can grab a hold of the outside of your shins or your ankles here and give your legs a little pull towards you. It's called the shoelace pose. And it's a lot of stretch here, probably right through the right hip, the right glute. Nice and gentle for sure here. A little bit can go a long way. Oh, it must be where I carry my demons down there in my glutes. That's such an intense stretch. All right, bring your knees back through center, unravel them. And then from this hugged in, right, roly-poly shape, roll all the way over to your left side. Right, so you're in a supported fetal position pose on the left. Let your whole left side body ground, like you were gonna sleep here. Don't, I mean, unless you want to, but just a moment to really let the whole left side of you take the weight. And then keep your legs as they are. Just open your chest and your shoulders back open to the ceiling for a supine twist. Nice full belly breath. And gently gather your knees back through center. Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose. Bend your knees, grab for the insides, the outsides of the feet. Just a moment to reset between sides. You might give yourself a little stretch or a wiggle. I'm full of the sound effects tonight. But you know, sometimes those little it's like how our body likes to offload energy sometimes is through sound. So if you need to grunt or give yourself a lion's breath, it can feel good. Bring your left ankle to your right knee. And same thing, supine pigeon. Meet an appropriate stretch through the hip as your back body feels super supported by the ground underneath you. As we take some of these stretches, you know, it's true, we're kind of stretching our tissues, right? I sometimes think about a sweater, you know, it's like you put it in the dryer and it shrank. And then when you take it out, you can kind of stretch it back out. And anytime we sort of stretch something, we're creating space. We're creating space for things to leave and things to come in. So it's super normal, right? When we're in some of these postures where you might feel, yeah, like, oh my God, I just felt an emotional release, or I had a memory come up. Let's find that shoelace on this side. So left knee on top of the right, kind of giving yourself a deepening assist here with your own hands, nice and gentle. And I think, I don't know, at least for me, I spent a lot of time really trying to make meaning and make sense out of a lot of those experiences in my yoga practice. And I don't think that that's necessarily wrong. I think ultimately, though, it's our body's gift to us to hold and to release things, right? Let's unravel the shoelace, hug everything in, and then roly-poly, like from this little cannonball shape, roly-poly all the way over to the right. Let your whole right side body get heavy. And then reopen the chest. Maybe bring your left arm out long. And take just a few breaths. It's such a kind and compassionate act to, I think, have an embodiment practice, or, you know, a listening practice to your own physiology like this. I think all of us want so desperately to be in a relationship where we feel supported unconditionally. So this is such an important space for us to learn to treat our bodies that way, ourselves that way. Let's bring the knees back through center. How about one more Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose? A little wiggle. Oh, nice. All right. And then from here, you have a choice. You can come into about 5 or so minutes of seated meditation and 5 minutes of Shavasana, or you might choose to rest the entire time or meditate the whole time. I'm just going to encourage all of us to do our best to stay. This is a good place to practice completion, right? So however you want to be here, right? Give yourself permission to settle in. If you have a sitting practice or something that you do in your meditation already, you're welcome to just do your thing. If you would like sort of a grounding tool or something to kind of keep your mind busy. Me too. And I'd like to offer a metta mantra that my teacher taught me years ago. And a mantra is just a phrase that you repeat silently in your mind. And the phrase is, may I be at ease. May I be at ease. May I be at ease. And truly the key to this mantra is to remember that we're not praying for things to get better or for things to change. We're simply encouraging ourselves to be radically okay with where we are, right? The easy, the not so easy, everything in between, the downright challenging and super difficult, right? Even when it feels like the world has been, pulled the rug out from underneath you, right? May I be at ease. May I be at ease with the way things are right now. And we'll stay here for a few more minutes. For those of you that are seating, I'll let you know when it's time to transition into final rest. And you're welcome to stay, or if you'd like to lay down in final Shavasana for a few more moments or a few more minutes, you're welcome to do that too. I'm going to call us up and out to close out class in just a few more minutes. You can begin to open up into your senses. Notice the sounds in your space. Maybe the temperature on your skin or the texture of your clothes or the floor underneath you. If your eyes are closed, you might gently open them. And just notice if that changes your breath. Trust your body to breathe however it needs to. And over the next 2 or 3 breaths, right, we'll transition to a seat and close out class together. You might consider, right, offering yourself a gesture in this moment. Maybe there is a ritual or a way that you like to kind of close your circle, right, or seal your magic. I like to close out class, right, with our traditional yogic mudra of Anjali, bringing the hands together at the heart. You might take a moment just to kind of feel your palms press into each other. You might kind of press your thumbs into your chest and feel your heartbeat, your breath on your fingertips. This mudra, right, this gesture that we're doing with the hands, Anjali mudra, represents non-dualism. This idea that all seemingly oppositional forces can and do come together in the compassionate center of the heart, left and right, above and below, you and me, beginning and end. Offering yourself a wave of appreciation for taking the time to have an embodiment practice, to do something super good for yourself, body and mind, to share in community in this way. Your presence is valuable and important, and definitely, I think, inspires all of us to show up. And of course, holding each other right in our minds and hearts, sending each other, just some gentle prayers of resiliency, of joy, of creativity, of strength. And bringing your thumbs to your third eye by connecting that language between the heart and the mind, and bow towards yourself. Om Shanti Om, peace, peace, peace. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. That was so many Chatturangas. So look at that. Look at what's possible. Cool. So thank you. I think I know all of you. I'm just going to put you all on gallery view so I can wave and say I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to teach Nidra at 8:30. If you aren't doing anything and you want to just like hang on for the magic, you're welcome to do that. Other than that, please reach out if you need anything at all. Happy new moon. And yeah, I just appreciate you guys. Thank you. Awesome. See you soon. Oh, please donate if you can. There's always that. Yes. Other than that, I'll see you soon. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.